Suppose your right hand gets up and does funny things and smashes you, pokes your eyes, do you have an ailment or no? Yes, isn't it? For sure you have. That's exactly what your mind is doing, isn't it? It gets up, pops around, hurts you, pokes you, makes you cry, makes you suffer. Do you have an ailment or no? If your hand started poking at you, hitting you, beating you up, definitely you are sick, isn't it? Yes. So if your thoughts and emotions are poking you, strangling you, torturing you every day, aren't you sick, I'm asking? By your own definition I'm going. So, because this sickness is on, it will manifest in so many ways in the physical body. There is no question anymore. Every thought, every reverberation on the level of the mind, depending upon the type of reverberation you create, the whole chemistry is going through a change. It's all been measured. Right now you sit here and think about tigers, you have one kind of chemistry, chemical changes happen. You think about flowers, another kind of chemical change happens. All this has been measured. So for every thought, if the whole chemistry is going through thing, if your mind is in this state, you know what kind of soup you're making? You're a lousy soup. Not just lousy, poisonous. If you're soaked in this poisonous soup on a daily basis, how to know well-being? It'll not happen like that. We don't have so much control today in the world as to what we eat, what we drink, what we breathe, all of it is somewhat poisoned. Modern societies have started treating disease, ailment as a natural process, which is a serious mistake. Ancient societies always saw disease as something wrong. That's not how a man should be. A human being should not be in any state of illness, because illness means something fundamentally wrong. But modern societies have started treating this as normal because there's an industry which thrives on you, very major industry. The second largest industry on the planet is pharmaceuticals. So, if the second largest industry on the planet is pharmaceuticals, that's too much lousy soup, isn't it? Every day you have to add something to this to make it… No. If you're willing, we can make this into a very wonderful soup. The chemistry is in a fantastic state. To be blissful is natural. If you do this, believe me, 70% of the ailments will vanish from the planet. Another 30%, there are many external influences which are not always in control. You cannot control that, only to some extent. So, if you're constantly creating a nasty chemistry within you, how is life within you supposed to understand you're seeking well-being? How? It's just unfair. Life within you thinks, he likes ailments and gives it to you. Yes? If you're poisoning your system from within, for which there is substantial proof, for every thought and emotion, the chemical composition of your body is changing, if you're creating poison from within you and you want to live well, how is it? Life doesn't work like that. Unless you do right things will not happen to you.
What are the signs of mental health issues? Some of these signs may not be caused by a serious problem. Some could even be a normal part of life. If they don't seem to be going away after about 2 weeks, it's best to seek help. Feeling anxious or worried. Most people get worried or stressed from time to time. Anxiety could be a sign of a mental health disorder. If the worry is constant and interferes with your daily activities, it might lead someone to avoid certain situations situations. Physical symptoms of anxiety may include heart palpitations, shortness of breath, chest tightness, headache, sweating, trembling, feeling dizzy, restlessness or diarrhea, feeling depressed or unhappy. Feeling depressed may include feeling sad, irritable or numb, lacking in motivation and energy or being teary all the time. It may include losing interest in a hobby or not enjoying things that you usually enjoy. Emotional outbursts. Everyone has different moods at different times, but sudden and dramatic changes in mood, such as extreme distress or anger, can be a symptom of mental illness. Sleep problems. Changes to a person's sleep pattern could be a symptom of a mental health disorder. This includes insomnia or sleeping too much. Some people might sleep all day and be up all night. Weight or appetite changes. For some people, eating more or less than usual. Weight gain or rapid weight loss could be a warning sign of a mental health disorder. Being more quiet or withdrawn than usual. Withdrawing from life, especially if this is a major change from your usual personality, could indicate a mental health disorder. If a friend or loved one is isolating themselves and refusing to join in a social activities, they may need help. Substance abuse. Using substances to cope, such as alcohol or drugs, can be a sign of mental health problems. Using substances can also cause mental illness. Feeling guilty or worthless. Thoughts like I am failure, it's my fault, or I am worthless are all possible signs of a mental health disorder. Your friend or loved one may need help if they are often criticizing or blaming themselves for things not in their control. Suicidal thoughts. With some mental health problems, a person may express a desire to hurt or kill themselves. They may have harmed themselves or be thinking about ways to die. Some people may have thoughts of harming others. If someone is suicidal or planning to harm themselves or others, they need urgent help. Do not ignore this. Feeling excessively high. Your friend or family member might seem manic or overly happy or excited. They might make impulsive decisions or spend large amount of money that they can't afford. Neglect and performing less well. You may notice that a friend or relative seems less capable than they used to be. They might be doing poorly at school or work and not fulfilling their responsibilities. They might have stopped caring about their appearance or taking care of personal hygiene. They may have trouble with remembering things or focusing on a task. High risk behavior. If a friend or relative starts participating in a risky activities, substance abuse, dangerous driving or crime, this could indicate a mental health problem. Seek help straight away. Bizarre or a strange thought. Someone might have a mental health problem if they think that they have a special power. Someone else is controlling their thoughts or actions. People are out to get them. They can see or hear things that other people can't.